about the challenges and complexities of legal education, particularly for those who are self-taught or come from low-income communities. Let's break down some of the key issues and potential solutions. Challenges in legal education. Misapplication of legal knowledge. Individuals often acquire fragmented pieces of legal knowledge and attempt to apply them inappropriately. This can lead to flawed arguments and misunderstandings about how the legal system works. Misinterpretations of the Constitution or other legal documents can result in incorrect assumptions about rights and exemptions. Stigma and labeling. The term sovereign citizen is often used pejoratively to describe individuals who reject government authority and claim to be exempt from laws and regulations. This label can discourage others from learning about the law as they fear being associated with a stigmatized group. Complex legal concepts. Legal concepts such as citizenship, nationality, and jurisdiction are complex and often misunderstood. Terms like transient foreigner, lawful permanent resident, and alien present lawfully add to the confusion. Many people do not fully understand the implications of legal agreements, such as obtaining a driver's license, which involves implied consent to certain regulations and responsibilities. Suppression of education. The education system, particularly in low-income communities, often leaves many at a disadvantage. This can make individuals easy targets for exploitation due to their ignorance of the law. Solutions for accessible legal education. Providing clear and accessible legal resources. Legal education should be made accessible to all, especially those in low-income communities. This can help demystify complex legal concepts and reduce the stigma associated with legal misunderstandings. Resources such as online courses, community workshops, and legal aid clinics can provide valuable information and support. Community outreach and support. Legal professionals and organizations can engage in community outreach to educate the public about their rights and responsibilities. Support networks can help individuals understand how to apply legal knowledge correctly and avoid common pitfalls. Addressing misinformation. Efforts should be made to address and correct misinformation about the law, particularly within movements that promote pseudo-legal beliefs. Clear communication and education can help individuals distinguish between valid legal principles and flawed interpretations. Recognizing diverse paths to legal knowledge. The legal profession should recognize and value diverse paths to legal knowledge, including self-study and non-traditional education. Ensuring that legal concepts are taught and articulated correctly can help bridge the gap between formal education and self-study. By addressing these issues, we can work towards a more informed and empowered public, capable of understanding and applying the law correctly without fear of stigma or misrepresentation. You've articulated a critical point about the systemic challenges faced by individuals who lack legal knowledge. The system often thrives on the complexity and inaccessibility of legal information, which can put many at a disadvantage. Here are some key takeaways from your message. Systemic challenges and legal knowledge. Inaccessibility of legal information. The complexity of the legal system can make it difficult for individuals to understand their rights and responsibilities. This inaccessibility can be exploited by those who are more knowledgeable, creating an imbalance of power. Importance of legal education. Providing accessible legal education is crucial to empower individuals to protect themselves and navigate the legal system effectively. Legal education should be made available to all, especially those in low-income communities, to ensure they have the tools to understand and navigate the legal system. Systemic interests. The system may have an interest in maintaining the status quo where a lack of legal knowledge among the general public benefits those who operate within the system. More informed individuals could challenge this imbalance, leading to a fairer and more just legal system. Empowerment through knowledge. By educating themselves and others, individuals can better protect their rights and challenge unjust practices. Community outreach, accessible resources, and support networks are essential in this effort. Your insights highlight the need for systemic change and the importance of making legal knowledge accessible to all. If you have any specific questions, promoting legal literacy in marginalized communities is crucial for empowering individuals and ensuring they can navigate the legal system effectively. Here are some strategies to achieve this. 1. Accessible legal resources. Simplified legal materials. Create and distribute easy-to-understand legal guides, pamphlets, and online resources that explain basic legal concepts and rights. Online platforms. Develop websites and apps that provide legal information and resources in multiple languages and accessible formats. 2. Community outreach and support. Workshops and seminars. Partner with local organizations, schools, and community centers to deliver workshops and seminars that simplify complex legal concepts. Legal aid clinics. Establish free or low-cost legal aid clinics in underserved areas to provide direct assistance and advice. Community paralegals. Train community members to act as paralegals, offering basic legal support and guidance to their peers. 3. Addressing misinformation. Public awareness campaigns. Launch campaigns to educate the public about common legal myths and provide accurate information. Media engagement. Use local media, including radio, TV, and social media, to disseminate legal information and raise awareness about legal rights and resources. 4. Educational programs. School curricula. Integrate legal education into school curricula to teach students about their rights and responsibilities from a young age. Adult education. Offer legal literacy programs for adults, particularly in community centers and through continuing education programs. 5. Support networks. Legal advocacy groups. Support and collaborate with legal advocacy groups that work to protect the rights of marginalized communities. Peer support groups. Encourage the formation of peer support groups where individuals can share knowledge and experiences related to legal issues. 6. Cultural competence. Culturally competent services. Ensure that legal services are culturally competent and sensitive to the needs of diverse communities. Language access. Provide legal resources and services in multiple languages to accommodate non-English speakers. 7. Policy advocacy. Funding for legal aid. Advocate for increased funding for legal aid organizations to expand their reach and services. Legal reforms. Push for legal reforms that simplify legal processes and make them more accessible to the general public. By implementing these strategies, we can work towards a more informed and empowered public, capable of understanding and applying the law correctly without fear of stigma or misrepresentation.